Welcome to Getting Your Dream Job in 2 hours or less. I am excited to have you with me for this free training. This training is for you if you are currently in a job that is not a great fit for you. Maybe you are applying for other jobs, or maybe you're just hoping that a recruiter will email you and save you from the job you don't love right now. This training is for you if you are not wanting to start a job search, or if you are currently in one and it's weighing you down. Today we're going to talk about how to look at your work now and determine what you are good at and what you enjoy to help you do more of that in the future, how to organize and initiate a job search that gets you to the right job, what tools you need to job search and the mindset that will set you free, and when to get help and where to find it. The first step in knowing how to get your dream job in 2 hours or less is to know what your dream job is. Maybe you have a clear picture of what that is for you, but if you are like most of my clients, it is a bit murkier. It's more likely that you know what you don't want to do, and it's probably a lot of what you're doing right now. The first place to start is to flip the script on what you're doing right now. Even if you're totally miserable in your job, your first task is to spend 10 minutes at the end of your day for the next 2 weeks writing down at least one thing that you did that you enjoyed doing and what skill you used to do it. Let me give you an example. Perhaps you are an information technology manager for a small business. You are tired of the drudgery and dealing with frustrated customers who only call you when something is wrong. You're ready to move on, but you're not sure that a new position will be significantly better. Implementing this new mindset, at the end of the day, you sit down and think about your day. During this particular day, only one thing stands out to you that you really enjoyed when you sat down in the morning and planned out your day. So you write that down and you ask yourself, what skill did I use to do that? It can be simple, and you can say, I used the skill of working independently without direction. Or it could be more complex. I used strategic planning to evaluate competing priorities. These skills will be different for every person, but the important thing is to use your words to describe your skills. By doing this daily for 2 weeks, you should have around 8 to 10 skills by the end of your 2 weeks. Once you know what skills you enjoy using the most, it's time to sit down and prepare a strategic job search. Where most job seekers go wrong is that they believe that it's primarily a numbers game. The more jobs you apply for, the more likely you are to get calls, interviews, and offers. This is unfortunately only partly true. In reality, this is the best way to set yourself up for rejection and inadequate fitting roles, and honestly, might be how you ended up where you're at in the first place. Instead, to be strategic about your search, you have to realize that it is not a numbers game. It is a fit game. You should be applying for positions that use the skills that you have identified as your top favorite skills to use, and use your demonstration of those skills in a way to make the case for your fit. It works like this. Let's use the same example of the IT manager. After 2 weeks of considering his current work and the skills that he enjoys using, he knows that he enjoys having the ability to work independently, to manage systems at a high level, to give presentations to stakeholders, and to design complex implementations. If these skills were the ones that he was using each day, primarily, he likely wouldn't mind the occasional troubleshooting call or meeting. When he writes his resume, he will use these skills on his resume to explain his current work environment. His descriptions of experience will read something like this. Uses short, iterative phases of work to produce projects in an agile project management environment. He will also use these skills as keywords when using a job aggregate posting site like Indeed.com and when updating his LinkedIn profile. Once you have the keyword searches that are getting you to the right positions sent to your inbox and a resume that's ready to be tailored for each position, the next step is to begin applications. I recommend that all of my clients keep track of applications in a data management tool like Excel that allows you to keep track of the position title, company, details, why you applied, and the date that you applied. From here, the process will go something like this. Each week, you will get an email in your inbox with the listing of jobs that meet your search criteria. You will look through them and apply for only those that meet your qualifications criteria, salary needs, and skill set requirements. This may mean that you only apply to one position a week or less. For each position, tailoring your resume and writing a quality cover letter will improve your visibility by as much as 65%. Each week, you will also call to follow up by phone with all of the positions applied to 2 weeks previously. This process can be blocked out on an evening or weekend morning with less than 2 hours. Within 6 to 9 months, this process you use may put you in your dream job. If you're in the position where you've done all of these things and you're still not getting calls and you're still not getting interviews, then it might be time to call in for some help. I work with adults who are undervalued, unappreciated, and stuck in their current job, in their current situation, and I help them find new meaning at work by helping them do a successful job search. So I use tools like this and other processes that I've developed with clients to help them make the most of their job search. If you're interested in learning more, you can contact me at my website at www.lbdcareers.com. I hope you've enjoyed this training and that it is very useful to you. Good luck in your job search, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks.